Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing and the realities of boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is going to be a very serious video, guys, because this is a subject, this is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time, but I've kind of just wanted to see how it developed before I talk about it. But, after reading a recent article on this, it's time to finally talk about this because me and my dad have been talking about this on the phone a lot recently. And that's the story of Daniel Franco. I don't know if you guys, it's been a pretty popular story in the boxing world. Daniel Franco. For those of you who don't know, Daniel Franco was a fighter who in 2016, or 2017, I should say. Actually, no, I think it was 2016. It had to have been in 2016. He had a fight in 2016, I believe, and he was 26 years old. He was signed to Roc Nation. He had a 10-round bout. He was a featherweight from California, and ultimately he wound up getting hurt in a fight really, really bad. He suffered a couple knockdowns, and then the second knockdown he landed really, really hard on his head. It was nasty. It was vicious, and ultimately he suffered a lot, like life-changing, life-threatening brain damage. He went into a coma and had 5 brain surgeries, and pretty much his life has taken a turn for the worse since that one fight that he had. And he hasn't been able to get any response from Roc Nation. His medical bill has been piling up, and his life has been adversely affected because of the situation that has went on with that fight and with his now former career. So it's a sensitive subject. It really shows you the harsh realities of not just boxing, but the boxing business and these parasite promoters. And it's Roc Nation, they're parasites. You guys are terrible over there, because this guy went in the ring. He risked his life. He got plastered on the canvas. Had to go through 5 brain surgeries. Dude couldn't get these people on the phone. And, that's bad enough within itself. But what really pissed me off from a recent article I read on Ring Magazine, and the title of the article, it'll be in the description, is Always a Fighter, Daniel Franco continues his recovery, because he's been in recovery for quite some time now. He's been in recovery for quite some time at this point. And, obviously, if you're signed to Roc Nation and there's a big story with the fighter who was having life-threatening brain damage, and the dude could have died. He had 5 brain surgeries. His medical bills are piling up, and he's had a lot of troubles physically and just as much financially. With the way boxing is structured, and with his promotional company not helping him out. And basically throwing him to the side like many of these parasite promoters do. What really pissed me off about what I read recently was that Jay-Z, a guy that owns Roc Nation, it's his damn company. And this is the one question I had was, Jay-Z, does he know about the situation? And if so, like, what is he doing? What is Jay-Z doing to help the situation out? Now, I was reading the article, and there's one quote that Daniel Franco had in regards to Jay-Z and Roc Nation, and if he's heard from them since he's had this life-threatening, life-changing incident happen to him. He said, I quote, "No, I haven't heard from Jay-Z or Beyonce. One of my friends who has a lot of links to celebrities, and I heard that Jay-Z and Beyonce actually know about my situation and actually have talked about it." So, end quote there. So, like, that's very, very sickening. Very sickening. Okay? That these millionaires and, Jay-Z and Beyonce combined, they have over $1 billion together. Okay? They're very rich. Money, they can wipe their ass with the $100 bill. They have that much money. All right? The fact that they know about the situation, all right, and have not done anything about it. And it's been what? Let's see. Let's go on BoxRec real quick, because I don't want to have my timelines miss. I don't want to have anything out of line here when I talk about a subject this sensitive. Let me see. Daniel Franco's last fight, the fight that ended his career, it took place in My bad. It took place not in 2016. It took place in 2017. For some reason, I think it was 2016, but it took place in June of 2017. So what? That's six. That's about 7 months ago. They've known about this. Nothing's been done. I think Jay-Z and Beyonce are scumbags for this. They really are scumbags for this. Because it's one thing if they're just out in their own little world and they don't know what's going on because they don't handle the day-to-day operations of Roc Nation Sports and whatnot. That I would understand. But the fact that Jay-Z knows about this and nothing has been done, where he could just, he has the money, he has the funds to wave his magic wand and make this man's medical bills go away, and you're going to put him through that kind of stress after he risked his life in the ring under your promotional banner, I think that's a crock. It's a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit. And I think, Jay-Z, if you're out there, or if anybody from Roc Nation, if you're out there, if you watch this video, I want you guys to know, I want every last one of you guys to know that you're scumbags and that you need to help this guy out. Like, if he wants to call you guys and talk to you, you need to answer his damn phone calls. If he needs help, you need to give him some help. And by the grace of God, thank God for the people out there that there's still good, honest, caring people out there. That Daniel Franco started a GoFundMe page to raise over $100,000, and they've raised about $68,000 to help with his medical bills. So it's been a pretty good showing of gratitude by people all around the world. It's good that that's happened, but it's the principle of the matter. It's the principle of the matter. All right, y'all, some damn multi-millionaires, you're freaking billionaires, and here we have a real life issue. We always hear all this bullshit from celebrities like, what was it? Philanthropic work and being good and being charitable and all that BS you see in the media. You got Jay-Z talking about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Africa and I'm gonna pump water into Africa and like, look at me, I'm this great guy. Like, and that's fine if you do that. If you do stuff like that, like, great, good for you, man. But sometimes charity starts at home. Charity starts at home. It starts with the people around you, within your own company that fight under your promotional banner. And dude got severely hurt, and you've known about this for roughly 7 months, and you've done nothing to help him. So I ultimately have no respect for Jay-Z or Beyonce. As an artist, I was a big Jay-Z fan growing up. I still do like some of his music. Try not to listen to it because it has bad messages in it, but at the same time, man, like, I can separate the two. As a musician, very talented rapper, even though he steals lots of lyrics. But as a person, as far as this goes, he's a scumbag. And I just want the people out there in the world to know that they're scumbags. And if you haven't read the article, I'll leave it for you guys in the comments down below, about Daniel Franco, the 26-year-old featherweight who suffered brain injuries last year in this fight in Iowa, and then had 5 brain surgeries, nearly died, was in a coma, I believe, as well. And by the grace of God, he's still alive. So God bless his soul. Obviously, it's clear that the man upstairs has a plan for his life, or else he would have been taken away. But it is what it is, man. We got, and it just shows you the selfish nature of human beings, man. Like, you're Jay-Z, you're Beyonce, you got the world at your fingertips. You could really, help this man in so many ways, but you choose to be self-centered and arrogant pricks, and that's what it is, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Not much really else to say. Shout out to Daniel Franco. I'll leave his GoFundMe link in the description as well. So if you want to go donate to Daniel Franco and help his cause out with his medical bills after suffering such a life-changing injury, you can go do as such. So yeah. That's what it is, guys. So, Jay-Z and Beyonce are scumbags. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every video, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just kidding, Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.